Mario Kart 8 on the Switch.
The newest
Mario Kart
game available.
Deluxe.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It is the all-inclusive and slightly updated port from the Wii U. This seems to still be a really good Mario Kart game.
Yeah, so I loved Mario Kart 8 when it came out on Wii U.
Prove it.
I think that the the battle mode was garbage. That was the only downfall of that version.
Because it gave you weapons, but it had you battle on the tracks.
You were just driving like any way you wanted to on the track. So like you're going backwards on the track, you're going like, and it's just, there's a guy coming at me. I guess I'll shoot at him.
Ooh.
Yeah, it sucked. It was real bad.
Why'd you do that, Shea?
But
Continue.
this time they completely redid the entire battle system, which is awesome.
It seems like they just threw in a bunch of classic battle arenas, right?
Well, I think there's 8 battle arenas total, and I think 4 of them are classic ones. So like there's it's called Battle Course 1 from SNES, which is just like it's kind of like square grid, square, like just in larger sizes, and just go around like different laps if you want, or meet in the middle. Then there's like one from the DS or Mario Kart 7, and yeah, just a bunch of different ones. And then also on top of that, they also have 5 battle modes. So there's the classic balloon battle. There is Renegade Roundup, which is like an all new mode. So it's like cops and robbers kind of. So one team is like, they have piranha plants, like the piranha plant power up that like reaches out and grabs nearby enemies. And you drive around and you try to capture the other team. And if you catch them with the piranha plant, they go into jail somewhere on the map. And the team that's like the renegades that are trying to run away they're trying to avoid the cops at the same time as if like, there's 4 people on your team in the jail, you can go and free them.
This sounds great.
Can
it's
people
great,
in the
yeah.
jail do anything? Can they, like,
no,
get
they're
out
just
for
stuck.
good behavior?
They're done.
Oh, look, at Monopoly, can you do anything, sir, when you're in jail?
That's true.
But so it's kind of cool,
shame.
like the
It's like
strategy
jail's a
of
bad
like,
place.
all right, there's one guy left on like the renegade team. We can just guard the jail, but at the same time, you're in Mario Kart, so it's not like you can just like plant yourself and then like, oh well, here comes a guy, because like you can drive super erratically and like swerve around them, and you have to build up momentum in order to have any type of like effective pursuit. So it's like. It's interesting to like think of like different ways to guard the jail, like once it gets down to like only a few
Is this
things.
mode the secret star of this port? If people have already played the Wii U version, if you haven't, this is just great Mario Kart all around. But if you have played that old version, is this worth getting the Switch version for?
The battle mode is great. I think that Renegade Roundup is awesome. There's also Shine Thief and Bob-omb Blast, which come back from Double Dash, and then Coin Runners, which comes back from Mario Kart Wii.
Hang on, wait. Are you looking at notes?
He's got a
course I
cheat
am.
sheet.
Are you cheating for
I want to make
Bob-omb
sure
Blast?
that I am providing the most thorough coverage on
appreciate
your
it.
podcast.
No,
Ben
I
Hansen.
appreciate it. This is our podcast.
So my favorite is actually Bob-omb Blast, because it's just like classic balloon battle, only every item is replaced by bombs.
Oh God.
So and you can bank up to like 10 of them, I think. So you can just like collect 10 bombs and then just go on a rampage throwing bombs everywhere.
No.
So
that sounds great.
it's pretty cool. And there's also new characters, male and female Inklings. Dry Bones comes back. Good old Dry Bones.
He always comes back.
Male or female bones.
Well, they're dry, so it's kind of hard to tell.
And this also has all the DLC.
Yeah, all the DLC from the other ones. So there's 42 characters total.
That's crazy.
48 racetracks.
That's amazing.
That's
And those DLC tracks for Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U were so good. That's where they added like the Hyrule stuff, all these novelty courses.
Excite Bike, which is one of my favorites. Like it's so simple, but it's so much fun.
How is it just to have this great game on the go?
It's really cool. Like I'm going on a flight this weekend, and I'm totally going to just be Mario Karting the whole way there.
Here's the crucial question.
Okay.
So you can play 4 players on one tiny Switch screen, portable, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, it's going to be tough and very small. Does it have like a shared cart functionality? Like if you just buy this, can you... Well, wait a minute. I guess it's basically the same. But do you know if there's any sort of weird shared cart
I don't think so. I think it's just like if you want to play on multiple Switches, you just have to have multiple games.
Right.
But like you can play split screen on one, obviously.
And so you can play like with 4 players, 2 people on one screen, 2 people on the other screen. This sounds fantastic.
It's great, yeah. And I mean, it does. You don't feel like you lose a whole lot by using just like the Joy-Con like by itself without the grip.
Yeah,
and it's pretty simple controls, just like every other Mario Kart game. And you can also the holding 2 power-ups at once also returns from Double Dash.
Really?
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. Like you can bank one, and
it seems like everybody loves Double Dash. I always had a negative taste in my mouth about that game because I think like GameSpot, which we used to follow so much back in the day, they didn't like it. I think they gave it like a 6 or something crazy. But it's interesting that they're bringing back all these elements from Double Dash. It just seems like that has grown into such a fan favorite at this point.
It's not my favorite. Like I'm not a huge Double Dash fan, but I definitely like certain elements they have from that, like the 2 power ups and the different battle modes they yanked from that game.
What's your favorite Mario Kart?
I think just from nostalgia perspective, it's got to be Mario Kart 64.
Correct.
And everybody says this, but realistically, Mario Kart 8 is the best Mario Kart
I think
experience
so.
you're going to have. Like, come on, nostalgia, forget about it.
I think so.
Thank you so much for watching this excerpt from the Game Informer Show podcast. You can click right here if you want to subscribe and listen to the audio version of the full show. Full episodes air every Thursday, and they feature Game Informer editors sitting around talking about the biggest reviews, previews. We talk about exclusive impressions of Game Informer's cover stories. We have long-form developer interviews, everything that's great in gaming. So every Thursday, be sure to check it out.